This is my 2023 game room tour. Probably gonna get a few more pictures to hang up here eventually. Maybe another marquee or some iron signs there. I've since added one down here. Got a few more arcade one-up machines. Put in the TV for when I'm playing pool and listening to music besides the vinyls. The NFL Blitz arcade one-up. The Back to the Future paper, which I actually really like. It was actually in the USA Today on October 22nd, 2015. I'm a bit of a nerd. I had a Back to the Future party with a cake and everything. Here's my arcade main Mortal Kombat machine. It has like, I don't know, 30,000 games on it or something like that. It's quite fun to set up. Go into any system here. PSP, PlayStation, Sega CD. Vinyls, I like to listen to vinyls when I'm playing pool. But there's my Death Race marquee, Ridge Racer. There's my article from when I was in the paper for the arcade or video rental store, whatever you want to call it. Just a little bit about collecting and stuff like that. And then here's where I go into the main area. All my main posters. You got Aliens, They Live, Jaws, Star Wars, Batman, Jurassic Park, Terminator. I think all that I had last year. I've since got a bunch more VHS tapes. Got my Back to the Future over here. Made sure I got all the Texas Chainsaw Massacres they had on VHS, all the Child's Play, Jaws. Collected a bunch more. I got a bunch of Godzilla movies down there. That's all my like Disney clamshell box cases. My original Tron machine. Sits out of order sign. Because I have the arcade one up in there. Found that in somebody's garage, and me and the ex fixed it up, and looks amazing. That's my out of order area over there. There's the rest of my VHS tapes on the other side. I was trying to collect another couple shelving units, but somebody had it, didn't want to sell it, so yeah. But last year I was talking about getting arcade one-up machines for each side, and since then I have done that. I got the X-Men arcade one-up machine over here, 4-player. I got the Terminator over there. I think I've added the shelf. I don't remember if that was there last year or not. But as you enter the man cave, I'd like to get a rug leading up to here. I've also been working on a logo. I was going to put it on shirts and something just for the heck of it. But I haven't really done too much to this area. Put the posters around the TV since last year. Mainly I just got a bunch of arcade one-up machines. But yeah, so come in here. You got the House of the Dead machine. Did since get a new Super Nintendo rug. But House of the Dead machine, the Turtles arcade one-up machine, a Gumballs machine, the Tron arcade one-up machine, which I love, the Global VR, which has 80 games on it. Let's see, come over here. Got the Thing backlit poster, and then NBA Jam countercade. Some of my favorite movies are up here with the new releases. Got the shelving units from Family Video, and then the new release sign out of Family Video. All my laser discs that I like are up there. All the rest of them are down here. But some of my favorite movies are up there. You know, you got RoboCop, Turtles, Back to the Future, so forth. Dark Crystal, Labyrinth over there. I've been putting movies on the shelf that I've been buying and have to watch yet, and I haven't yet to watch. So that pretty much that whole bottom row I bought and have yet to watch, and that row right there I've bought and yet to watch. And I'm a huge Arnold fan, so I collected all of his VHS tapes that he has. So I bought every one of Arnold's VHS tapes. I was trying to figure out what to do with this picture. I was originally going to hang it out behind the TV, but I didn't like the way it looked, so I went and bought all the pictures. But Friday the 13th Nintendo game. Hung up the Mario stickers, so you got like Mario running over there collecting coins, Toadstool, all them. I'm going to hang a poster up right here eventually, since I've got a few more DVDs and VHS, so I've moved my shelving units around. I mixed my Blu-rays in with my DVDs just because it made more sense. I got my horror section, then my like superhero section, and then everything else is just alphabetized. I got my CRT TV with one of my favorite games of all time, Super Mario Bros. 3. I got poster, Double Dragons. I like these little coasters. Pretty neat. I got the Atari hooked up to that with the Duck Hunt gun, and then the regular Nintendo hooked up to that. Let's see. I don't know, I like displaying the boxes. Got the PS5 boxes and the PS4 over there. And then basically how it boils down to is got the PS1 section, PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5's down there. I only have a few PS5 games. Everything over here is, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo. I like these little things. They had candy in them originally. N64, I got the end labels for them. Rob Robot. Sega Dreamcast, which was one of my favorite systems of all time. Regular Nintendo. Oh, booger man. Great game. Dropped my thing. Sega Saturn, Sega CD, Xbox One, Atari, GameCube, Switch. I don't know. Got a couple handheld systems down there. Kind of just basically whatever I could collect. I didn't like the way the behind the TVs looked, so I decided that I was going to buy pictures for all of that. I forgot to put my lights on. There we go. So some of my favorite games are all around my TV up there. A little more pleasing to look at, I guess, than just nothing around it. So, TV's mounted to the wall. Go down here. So we got some more PS5, Xbox One, Switch, some other movies. My MASH collection. All the Disney Infinity and Skylanders I've collected over the years. Kids used to love playing Disney Infinity and Skylanders. Still play it occasionally. Same thing with Rock Band. We got we got the PS1, 2, 3, and 4. I got two PS4s hooked up to each TV. One PS4 and one Xbox hooked up to each TV. Xbox One and one PS4 hooked up to each TV. So these are down here. They're just for like storage. Got these little labels to indicate what controllers are in there. So PS1, PS2, PS3. And I got the switch boxes, so you can go PS2, Xbox. You got the original Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox One, old Sega Genesis. Saturn, I played some Saturn the other day. You got the VHS player and the Laserdisc player. Saturn, Sega Dreamcast. Played some Zombies Revenge the other day, great game. Xbox One, PS4, regular Nintendo, Super Nintendo. I actually am cleaning my other Super Nintendo, so it's not down here right now. N64, the GameCube, and the Wii, which the Wii is backwards compatible with all the GameCube games, so I have the Wii hooked up. I actually don't have the GameCube hooked up. That's pretty much it. I haven't done too much more. Next year eventually I might like to repaint, but I'm not really 100% sure. And I'm going to do a logo up. Not quite sure what I want it to look like yet, but I'm going to put it on shirts and maybe hang some flyers up with the logo on it or something for the rental store / video game store. But it's been a lot of fun collecting. If you guys have any suggestions, I'm always open for suggestions. So. Thank everybody, and I hope everybody has a good 2023. Thanks.